What's going on, guys? Jonathan here with Techno Buffalo with my unboxing of the 2012 Mac Mini, which I know has been out for a few weeks now, but this is a custom built-to-order quad-core model with a 1TB fusion drive. So let's go ahead and find out what comes in the box and exactly how fast that fusion drive is. So on the front of the box, we have the Mac Mini text and the little guy hanging out down below, and it's actually about the size of this box. On the flip side, they give us a little overview of the ins and the outs, but I'm going to give you guys a close-up look and actually give you a real tour of that, so we can go ahead and skip that for now. So we'll go ahead and flip the box back over so we can begin the unboxing by sliding out the Mac Mini like so. We'll go ahead and lift from the little tab right here, and then we're going to set the Mac Mini to the side just for a second as we go through the accessories. First up, we have a quick start guide, which kindly says hello. Then we have some documentation on the Mac Mini itself, and then of course it would not be an Apple unboxing without those Apple stickers. Beyond that, we have an HDMI 2 DVI adapter, which is cool of Apple to include because you know as well as I do, they will gouge you any chance they get with an adapter. Lightning cable. Lastly, we have a power cable, and that wraps up the accessories, so we can go and unwrap the Mac Mini and take a closer look. So you guys can see it's got a nice brushed aluminum finish, doesn't take up a whole lot of space, it's very compact. We got the Apple logo up towards the top and giving you guys a closer look at the ins and the outs. We'll go ahead and start out with the physical power button. And then right next to that we have the actual power input, followed by the Ethernet port. We then have a FireWire 800 port, HDMI out, a Thunderbolt port, 4 USB 3.0 ports, an SD card slot, and an audio in as well as out. Now, like I said, this is the quad-core model, so here is an initial Geekbench score, and you can see it does perform quite well, and it actually does beat out some of the older Mac Pros. Again, this is equipped with a fusion drive, which takes the speed and performance of a solid-state drive and combines it with the lower cost capacity of a traditional hard disk drive. Now, even though these are physically two separate drives, you guys can see it does come up as one volume in the Mac OS Profile tab. As far as speeds go, you can see it does operate really quick with read speeds over 400 megabytes per second and write speeds topping over 300 megabytes per second. To give you guys an idea of how that actually affects you in terms of a real-world test, I'm going to duplicate a 4 gigabyte file, and you guys can see exactly how much faster the fusion drive is than a standard 5400 RPM hard disk drive. So I'm going to go ahead and interrupt right here and stop it, not make you guys sit through the entire thing. You can see the actual hard drive had quite a ways to go, whereas the fusion drive finished it up very fast. I know a lot of people will mistakenly compare it to a traditional SSD caching drive like a Seagate Momentus or something like Intel Smart Response technology, but those actually operate in terms of hard drive first, SSD second, whereas the fusion drive tries to do everything first through the SSD and then intelligently moves things that you don't use to the hard drive and then things you do back to the SSD. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hopefully it gave a little clarity to those of you interested in the fusion drive. Make sure to check out technobuffalo.com for the latest and greatest tech content. This is John M, or John for Bulls, signing out. I will see you guys later.